ladies and gentlemen, if you could have your attention please, it has gone 11 o'clock, it is time to get today's auction underway. Good morning and a very warm EVES welcome to you all. My name is Sean Foster and I have the great pleasure of being your auctioneer here today. Now very shortly we're going to run through the conduct of auction that we work under here at EVES, but before I do so I'd just like to take a few moments just to familiarise you with the auction process. The auction will form principally three main parts. Initially I'll cover off the legal particulars pertaining to the properties I'm calling here today. Second, I'll revisit those properties to remind you why you are here and why you should be bidding up on those properties of choice. And third, most exciting part, I'll offer the property up for your competitive bidding. Now the bidding process itself, it's very simple. I'll nominate a sum, you'll raise your hand, I'll count that bid until such time the bidding stops. Hopefully I'm bringing down the hammer and in just a few short weeks you'll be taking possession of your new home. And if you are a prospective bidder here this morning, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all the very best of luck with those endeavours. Now, on the wall behind me are pictures of our auction team. They're here to answer any questions that you may have, or indeed, if you need any assistance with the bidding, please make yourself known to the team. I will actually just get Amber to stand just so you can see Amber. She was sort of purposely dropped her seat so she could hide. So Amber's here, obviously controlling the bidding process. But again, we're here to assist you. I'll draw your attention now also to the New Zealand Residential Property Sales and Purchase Agreement Guide. I know, I'm sure you'll have plenty of these. They'll be made available via our salespeople. However, if you haven't received a copy before today's auction, before you raise your hand and bid, please make yourself known to the managers. They'll be more than happy to fetch a copy for you. Now, it's not my intention to go through the terms and conditions or the conduct of auction in their entirety. They'll be made available via our open homes through our salespeople and of course those conjunctional partners that we have out in the marketplace. However, I will remind you that they are endorsed both by the Auckland District Law Society and the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand, so you can bid up with confidence knowing that they are terms and conditions used throughout the New Zealand marketplace. And if you are bidding here this morning, it's my expectation that you're taking any legal advice or any other advice deemed necessary to allow you to bid in that cash unconditional position. I will just, before we move on, I will just draw you to clause 2.5. That in the industry is commonly known as a vendor bid. Look, we don't need to be too afraid of this. For full transparency, I'm the only one authorised to place a vendor bid. If I do place that bid, it's really just to allow both parties to get into a negotiating position, and that bid, if I do place it, will be well below our vendor's reserve price. Now, before we move on to our first offering, does anyone have any questions on that? Now I do know we do have some telephone bid registered here today, and I will make that known when we move to that particular property. To our first offering we go then. Aman Bali from our EVES Rotatuna branch. He's an expert in the art of finding dream homes and making your real estate journey as smooth and as friendly is possible. The legals are, it's a freehold property sitting on some 526 square metres more or less, formerly known as Lot 2 DP 470355, as contained in Certificate of Title 635334. The settlement date has been set down for 8 weeks from UNCO or as mutually agreed. No changes to the chattels that you are, man. I was looking at Taryn at the back, sorry, apologies. No changes to chattels at all that settlement date. Well, to the property we'll go proper now. It's freehold dream, your very own slice of Glenview awaits, no strings attached except maybe those pulling you towards your bidding today. Sunshine for days with natural light pouring into the open plan living. You'll be soaking up sun while a heat pump takes care of year-round comfort. Chef's delights, this tidy kitchen makes meal prep easy with electric hob, dishwasher and plenty of space for the master chef. Barbecue. The spacious outdoor deck flows seamlessly here. We've got plenty of space for that summer hosting of the family and friends, and of course, or as I've got here, pretending that you are the barbecue expert. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been asked to go to market and look for an opening bid. My apologies, I've been asked to look for an opening bid at 550,000. That's exactly what I do. I'm in your hands now. We're looking for an opening bid now of 550,000, can I say? At 6, At 6, we'll move away in 10s from here, but with my starter at 6, I've taken this as your 6 beside you here, Aman. At 6 with my starter now I have. At 600,000, look for 610 anyway. We'll move things along on a vendor bed here. Now it sits with the vendor at 610. I'll invite you to 620, can I say, on the nod. At 630. Sue knows value at 630 in this great location here. With my starter at 630. 40 can I say now. Move in 10s. At 630 with my starter. First call at 6:30, second call at 6:30, third and final at 630 with my starter, or back with me now at 640. I won't bid here again on behalf of our vendor, but it sits with the vendor comfortably at 640. I'll invite you to at 660 we have. At 660 we have now with my starter. 10 can I say anywhere at 660. First call. Second call, Sue knows value and ma'am there at 660 the bid. And I'm just going to ask you just to pause the auction here for a moment and we'll just seek some instructions from our vendor. Ladies and gentlemen, I really do appreciate your patience here, working very hard for our vendors and of course our purchasers. I'm pleased to announce we've had a raise in the bidding to 672,000. Can you confirm your bid at 672? Well, I have clear instructions from our vendors here, smiling away there like Cheshire cats. We're selling the property away for want of another bid at 672,000. Selling first, second, third and final. Property sold. Congratulations. Well, Tracy O'Brien and Warren Pledger from our EVES Victoria office, now known as the dynamic duo for their commitment, expertise and making your real estate dreams come true. Legal particulars, it's a freehold property sitting on a staggering 1,214 square metres more or less, formerly known as Lot 4 DP 7753, is contained in Certificate of Title SA 369 Folio 102. The settlement date has been set down for the 6th day of December 2024, and I will just point out we have some exclusions from the chattels, and they are the freestanding wardrobe is negotiable, my apologies, or outdoor pots, the security cameras ×2, the 3 roses in the front of the house, and the lilies of course in that beautiful veggie garden. Well, quarter acre paradise, plenty of space for the kids to play, ride bikes, or let's face it, get lost in their own adventures. You don't see this every day. Character galore, built from solid timber and heart natives with charm in every beam. Perfect for those who appreciate quality, craftsmanship and style. High ceilings, high standards, spacious living areas and modern convenience make this family-friendly home ultra comfortable. We've got the double garaging and of course an added bonus is the converted summer house. There's plenty of room for the spa storage or of course even your own little hideaway. Who's ready to snap up this rare gem? Now I do know, Tracy, Warren, we do have good sort of conditional interest on the property. We're looking for those that are in that cash unconditional in the room today. We don't get an opening bid, we will pass it back, and I know that we will be making a number of those conditional buyers that are watching via our live stream very, very happy. Opening bid anywhere. Well, Tracy, we will close the auction. We'll pass the property back to you and Warren, and I know you're going to have a whole heap of people phoning you this afternoon to get through and snap up this rare opportunity that is in 79 Remu. Aman Smile brings you back into great hands again for this one, and of course he has Siobhan, her expertise making things easy for you. We have again another freehold property. It's sitting on 614 square metres more or less, formerly known as Lot 241 DPS 17301, as contained in Certificate of Title SA 15C bar 1245. Settlement date we have here is 3 weeks from the sale date, which we're hoping here is going to be today or as mutually agreed. Solid as a rock, this freehold solid brick home offers not just style, but serious durability. Perfect for a lifetime of memories. Decked out for entertaining with spacious front and rear decks, you'll be the go-to spot for barbecues, parties, or just lazy Sunday afternoons for that quiet ale or five. Enjoy a sleek modern kitchen, fresh new bathrooms, and enough space to keep everyone happy as a duck in water. Heat pump, underfloor insulation, and double garaging. This home ticks all the boxes: comfort, security, and convenience. Again, I've been asked to go to market and look for that opening bid of 600,000. I'm sure we'll see a whole heap of hands up at 600,000. Look for an opening bid anywhere at 600,000, 3 Merriam Place. Raise your hand, we can count it from there. Great solid home here. Looking for that opening bid at 600. Welcome to bidding back there. I saw you there just over the head there at 600,000. We'll move away and say 10s from here. With my starter to my right, your left at 600. 10 anywhere, can I say? At 600 I have first, second, third. While our vendors definitely know value, as do I, I'm going to place a vendor bid now at 610. I'll invite you to 620, can I say? Vendors happy to keep the keys at this little level at 610. Invite you to 620. Put yourself on those decks there, expensive decks, front and back. 20 I have at 620. Welcome back to the bidding now. At 620 I have 30, can I say? At 620 I have now. 10 on top, bring us back to 30. Again, last bid on behalf of our vendor at 630, won't bid again from here. Sits with me at 630. Invite you to a position that maybe we can have a chat with our vendor at 640, can I say? 630 with a vendor, 40. Up and down, north to south, for 640. Have the opportunity to speak with our vendor, otherwise we'll go to those conditional.
635.
At 635, we'll take that. You've been with me the whole way at 635. At 635, offer anyone else the opportunity for a 5 on top here. At 635, first, second, third. Amber, guess what? We're going to pause here again. We're going to have a wee bit of a chat with our vendor and our purchaser, and hopefully we'll see you in a few moments. Well, again, thank you for your patience. Pleased to announce we've had a raise in the bidding to 646,000. Ma'am, can I confirm your bid there at 646? I believe we're going to move in a couple of weeks' time as well. Clear instructions from our vendors. We're selling away for want of another bid. We'll take singles from here, but for want of another bid, we're selling at 646,000. First call, second call, third and final. The smile's getting wider. Property sold. Congratulations. Well, the last of the trifecta for Man and Javona is 28 Beta. They have impeccably captained their marketing campaign for this property to perfection in their usual style. It's a freehold property sitting on some 380 square metres, more or less, formerly known as Lot 1 DP 357557, or contained in Certificate of Title 350449. Settlement date is the 24th of January 2025, or as mutually agreed. Now, Aman, I believe we've got telephone bidders here on the phone with Aman, just so you know, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this investor's delight at 28 Beta Street is perfect as a first home buyer, or may I suggest a nice sort of do-up as well. Solid brick, freehold, 3 spacious bedrooms, low maintenance gym, just waiting for you. Relax in the separate lounge with a heat pump to keep you toasty in winter and of course cool in summer. Comfort in every season. Breathe easy with the DBS ventilation system. Your home will always feel fresh no matter the weather outside. We're just minutes away from, of course, Waikato Hospital. We've got the local shops and the CBD just a short ride up the road. This is convenience at its best. Who wants it most? May I suggest you come at me with an opening bid on the telephone there, Aman, for 28 Beta. Great brick home, solid investment, or do up. Happy to suggest a figure seems to be working for you. At 450, can I say?
400.
At 400. We didn't look for an opening bid, it didn't say where it needed to start it. I hope we're all packed to lunch, we could be some time. At 400 the bid, we'll move away and say 20s from here. At 400 the bid, moving away in 20s, can I say? At 4, my starter on the phone here, working hard. I'll help us get there, At 420 vendor bid it is. 440, I say. I won't take you 10 at this level here. We're going to go straight to 440. At 420 with our vendor, tell them, these are my instructions now. We won't accept a 430. 40 can I say?
440.
At 440 I have. At 440 the bid, back with my starter on the phone, 60 anywhere. At 440, first, second, third, here, he's smiling on the phone at the end. At 440, back with our vendor here, happy to retain. At 460, 80 can I say? At 460 with our vendor. At 460, 80, 20 on top. Let's get there. Maybe in a position to negotiate at that level. But holding to the keys now at 460, 20 on top. We'll go far afield if we need to. Bargain buying. It is Hamilton. Market's moving potentially, tell him, or her. At 460, looking for 80, looking for 80, first,
70.
70, looking for 80, he comes with 70, reluctantly at 470, there it is, at 470, we're just working with your purchaser there on the phone, we'll set it aside, maybe have a chat with our vendor. At 470 we have Amber. We'll pause it and we'll go and have a chat with her. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Aman is working with our purchaser and our vendor at this stage. We're not going to get this offer together. So the auction will be closed, and I've been told that we're actually going to put this home on the market. So if you are watching live there, we are going on the market at 529,000. Best buy in Hamilton, may I suggest. So auction closed. I'm sure you're going to have a whole heap of people coming at you at that level at 529,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that does conclude today's auction. Thank you very much for your attendance. Thank you for your spirited bidding. Have a great day.
Thanks, Sean.